Today on ZZZ Made Easy, we're simplifying the kit of Starlight Billy. This is a shortened version of my full how to play guide. Starlight Billy is an S-rank physical rupture agent. Billy's unique resource is determination, up to 120 points max. Billy gains determination passively over time, by attacking, and through certain actions like perfect dodge. With 100 determination, hold basic attack to unleash full throttle Starlight for a solid burst of damage. Billy's main move starts with his regular special, Drive Suppression, which costs 16% max HP. Drive Suppression will automatically chain into EX special, Cool Wheelie. This upward attack grants 8 determination and does not use adrenaline. After Cool Wheelie, Billy will dismount his bike. This is regular special, Run Wild. These 3 moves all happen in a row after pressing special, and I like to call this the drive combo. During the Drive Suppression portion, Billy can block incoming attacks. This will grant 5 determination before chaining it to Cool Wheelie immediately after. From his core passive, whenever Billy uses his drive combo, he gains a 90% crit damage buff for 45 seconds. When under 25% HP, Billy gains 50% damage reduction. Billy can then restore his HP with certain moves. One of these moves includes Billy's 4-part basic attack string, which heals for about 11% max HP. Billy can interrupt his basics with his drive combo to block an attack. If he does this during or after his 4th basic, Billy will only consume 8% max HP. For more healing, Billy's dodge counter heals 10% HP and it chains into the 4th basic after. For Billy's stronger EX specials, you need to first use the drive combo. After Cool Wheelie, press special at 60 adrenaline to follow up with EX special Rocking Footwork. This move does great damage and heals 15% max HP. For a slightly weaker but faster move, you can hold special with 60 adrenaline. Billy will instead do EX special High Traction Wheels, and this heals for 30% max HP. Billy's chain attack is the same animation as Rocking Footwork, but it does less damage. It does, however, grant 15 determination. Billy's Starlight Knight Flying Kick Ultimate doesn't do anything special, it's just a pure awesome finisher for damage. Billy's additional ability requires a stun, defense, or support agent. When landing the 4th basic, Cool Wheelie, chain attack, or ultimate, Billy gains 1 Starlight for 45 seconds, up to 2 times. Each stack of Starlight increases Billy's damage for his main moves by 20%. Overall, a very easy to keep active 40% damage buff. Billy's general game plan is to use his HP for the drive combo to block attacks, chain to Cool Wheelie, and then follow up with EX special Rocking Footwork. Billy can heal HP by basic attacking and dodge countering. With enough determination, Billy can unleash his full throttle Starlight. For a basic stun phase combo, do Billy's chain attack, then hold special for High Traction Wheels. During this animation, you can hold basic attack for full throttle. Finally, finish with Billy's ultimate. You can do these moves in any order. We can get more advanced with double chain attacks, save a full 120 determination for the stun phase so Billy can open with full throttle. Swap off and trigger the first chain attack to send Billy in. Cancel the second prompt, then press special for Drive Suppression. With the manual chain attack setting, you can skip the heavy attack by quickly holding basic attack after. We want Billy to do Cool Wheelie for bonus determination. Afterwards, you can swap agents, then trigger the second chain attack for Billy. To stall for more time, you can use Billy's ultimate or a second drive combo. Shortly after, Billy should get enough determination to do a second full throttle Starlight. To complement his flashy moves, Billy can swap out early during most of his animations. To come back in, when Billy enters via quick assist, he rides in doing Drive Suppression instead. Trigger a quick block or just land Cool Wheelie in one smooth action. During any Drive Suppression, you can hold left or right on your movement input to start drifting. During his drift, Billy can trigger perfect dodge, and he will do his second dodge counter after fire spin. This drift counter does decent damage and will chain it to Cool Wheelie right after. To really show off, you can try to time the drift counter with a perfect assist. Starlight Billy is all about looking cool, and this tech actually grants a good amount of determination while doing so. For builds, Billy's signature W engine is Starlight Rider Faceplate. It grants 30% HP, 20% crit rate, and using Billy's drive combo would grant 20% physical sheer damage. It's very easy to keep active. For other S-rank options, Ishwin or Bonwee signatures also have HP main stats with 20% crit rate, simple stat sticks. For A ranks, the Cauldron of Clarity event W engine is perfect for Billy. Use 3 EX specials for 19% bonus damage and 10% crit rate. Cool Wheelie costs no adrenaline and is an EX special. For alternatives, you can try to use Monotoad's Gorilla Wisp, but its crit rate buff only lasts for 5 seconds. The Battle Pass Radio Wave Journey requires chain attacks and ultimate for its bonus sheer force. Puzzle Sphere is okay as a craftable option with its EX special and crit damage buffs. For Drive Disc, Billy will use the standard Rupture setup, crit rate or crit damage petition 4, physical damage or percentage P petition 5, and percentage P petition 6. Thanks to Wheelie being an EX special, Billy can constantly stack or refresh 4-piece Yonkoi tails. This can give him 12% crit rate and 10% sheer damage. For 2-piece sets, you can use Woodpecker Electro or Branch and Blade Song for extra crit stats. You can also use Bunny and Wonderland for 10% HP, or the two 10% physical damage sets. For teams, Billy can do fine with double buffers, however he has an arsenal of high damage moves. He can combo them nicely during a stun phase, so the typical stun plus support pair will be great. The Season 2 Rupture teams haven't changed much. Lucia is our premier sheer force buffer, while Panyu is the serviceable air rank alternative. You can run both if you want. They aren't as effective, but Billy can use attack buffers like Caesar, Lucy, Zhao, Sokaku, Zenar, Astra. Astra's extra chain attacks are a nice bonus. For stunners, Dalian is excellent. Not only is she physical to match Billy, but she gives extra stun time, extra stun damage, and extra ultimates. Since he's fine fighting on field, Billy does well with the 3 Aftershock stunners, Jifufu, Trigger, and Pokora. Billy doesn't need too much time to build up determination, so Qingyi's longer field time is okay. We're still waiting for her rework, but Kaleda does work with Rupture agents. It's not ideal, but later at least can offer his 3-second stun extension if you want to pair up the former and current champion. Coming shortly in Season 3, Norma is another fire stunner to keep an eye on. All in all, Starlight Billy is a flexible damage dealer. You can use Full Throttle Starlight as soon as you get it, or save it for some stylish stun phase combos. If you want to learn more info and tips about Starlight Billy, check out the full How to Play guide. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.